And all they say is bullshit. Okay, final level. I don't remember if it's an actual level or not. I think it's just the Sigma fight, yeah. Okay, maybe it's an actual level. My memory only goes so far, people. I'm sorry. It's not much of a level, however. So did they get sued over it, or was it like was it an actual case of fraud that was taken to the courts, or was it just, people got pissed off because of the way they, did their DLC and called it fraud? Because that happens quite a bit. I mean, Smurfy, man, what's up? Long time no see. Okay, and also Sigma fight. How nice. I don't remember this Sigma fight being that difficult once you get his pattern down. He's very, very fucking fast. But once you understand how his AI works, he's not that bad. And I think if you basically hug the wall, should be... Let's see, how does this work here? You'll forgive me here, I'm going to have to do this right here while I refresh my memory on his AI. Did he throw his shield? I remember him throwing his shield at me. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I got it. Hiding over here in the corner, so he'll shoot over there, and voila. As simple as that. He should start throwing a shield over here any time now. Perhaps he will, perhaps he won't. I know he can do it, I don't know why he's not, but never argue when a boss does not use an attack on you. Also, I really like his battle theme here. This little butte is X3. 6 flames, then you jump over here into the corner, and of course you have to make sure you shoot him early enough, otherwise it won't work, but... There we go. Much better. I know the pattern why I cannot seem to stick with it is kind of beyond me. There his shield goes. Okay, I knew he had it in him. Yes, X3. Should it not do like an extra loop, I'm wanting to say? I know his shield gets more and more complex as the more damage you do to him. There we go. But, basically just hug in the corner, and it's... If I would remember to, there we go. And one more shot and he's gone. Tried to get in an early cheap hit there, but it just didn't work for me. Oh well. Oh, really? I guess I'll need to use a sub-tank. My. One sub-tank on the final boss. I don't think his second form is very difficult at all, if memory serves. It's fucking gigantic, so you don't have to worry about him dashing all over the screen like he did there. Once again, even the Z-Saber the Z-Saber makes even this fight a royal cakewalk. I mean, there's like literally nothing he can do. Each hit with the saber takes off, oh hell, I'm wanting to say half of his health, at least. We're talking at least a third of his health. So, yeah. Basically, if you cannot beat the game with the Z-Saber, then you really, really need a lot of help. The only problem with this form that I have is that it's really kind of difficult to hit his head. Has a very small hitbox, and that's, of course, the only place that he's vulnerable, so you kind of have to. There we go. Actually, this double charge thing here is kind of going to be more of a hindrance than anything else to help. I'd much prefer just the standard charge shot for this guy. It'd make it that first upgraded blast that you fire off is very, very slow. Shouldn't even try and hit him when he's got his back to me there. And of course that helped none whatsoever, because I'm a moron that doesn't know how to dodge his missiles apparently. How nice. Oh well, fuck it. We've got enough health and sub-tanks, we'll tank that shit, yo. There we go. There, and voila. All in all, an easy final boss, especially when you compare it to well, actually, now that I think about it, most of the Sigma fights, the second phases of them have been easy. I mean, you had probably the hardest one up to date was his little virus form, just because it had so much health. But the thing with that is that hell, he'd spawn enemies that would drop massive amounts of health. And, you know, it helps if you jump out of the lava. Or we could just... This does not seem to be damaging me at all. That was interesting. I don't know why I wasn't hardly taking any damage, but, you know, that's... I guess that is the easy way up. Why not? Okay. Yeah. That works. I seem to remember the lava doing a lot more damage to me as a kid. I don't know. All those complex wall jumps for nothing. Also, a slightly different twist here. You can get a different scene. If Zero dies anywhere in the game, then instead of, you know, of course, Zero popping through and slicing with the saber, with the antivirus thing, Doppler will come in, and I think he like absorbs the virus into his body or something like that. But anyway, I don't know. Anyway, Doppler basically like redeems himself and sacrifices himself, which, I don't know, as far as storyline goes, I personally prefer that one over, you know, Zero coming in here, but whatever. Anyway, that's the end of the game. Easy peasy Japanesey. Sigma, you know, he's just kind of, he's wigging out there, man. I don't know. The one weakness of Sigma, Kaspersky. Yeah, Smurf, you need to try these things again. I mean, it's simple fun, you know, and I'm all about games being full of just simple fun. some of them are pretty damn tough, actually. Especially, like, the ones on the PlayStation, which... I don't know if y'all would be up for that. I could go ahead and start X4. I finally got the PlayStation emulator working. I don't know if you'd... I really hadn't planned on, had anything planned as to what I was going to play after I finished this, but, I don't know, how does that sound? X4? Anyway, yeah, you really need to get back into these. But personally, I think if you're going to actually play a Mega Man game, I gotta suggest the Zero series. That's my, probably my little favorite sub-series of the franchise, so... Yeah. Windows updates, exactly. Bill Gates was Dr. Light all along. Yeah, you and me both. I don't know if I've uploaded that video or not, but I fucking died to Boss Spider, which is pretty damn embarrassing because, I don't know, it's a simple boss. You look, there's only so many places he can go, and he has a set pattern. It's just, I don't know, it just, for whatever reason, the pattern eluded me during the last strain, so... Also, I'm sorry, I just can't watch all the credits again. You know, we come up here, we've got the bosses, it lists all the enemies in the game, it gives the bosses meaningless stats, because I guess that's, you know how Capcom is with giving useless information about the characters after the game. Super Ghouls and Ghosts, I'm looking at you, Prin, and your measurements. Saw that the first time, thought it was a fucking Game Shark code or something. Wow. Oh, Capcom. And you. Thanks for playing. Okay, so, I tell you what do you guys think in the chat? What would you like me to play next? I mean, I can keep going with the Super Nintendo, or I can carry on with the X series. Like I say, I got the PlayStation emulator to working, and I've got X4 and X5 on there, so we can go ahead and pick up with X4 if you'd like. I don't know, I am open to whatever. In fact, here, I will... I'll take a break from streaming, and, I'll use this nifty poll function on Hitbox TV, because, you know, fuck it. A BMS stream is a democratic stream. And there we go. See? Of course. Now, how do you mean it's the proper end of the series? I tell you what, Airman, I'm going to go take a break. I need to refresh my drink. I'll be back in about a couple of minutes. Yeah, let me know what you mean, the proper end of the series. Alright, catch y'all in a little bit, people.